All right, raise your hand if you don't eat meat or you don't eat a ton of meat and someone has ever asked you, but where do you get your protein from? I'm Nicole. I don't eat a lot of meat. And I was a strict vegetarian for a while, and what I heard a lot was, where do you get your protein? Are you eating enough protein? How are you getting enough protein? Are you sure you're getting enough protein? Enough. I was getting enough protein, and I am getting enough protein. So if you are either generally concerned about your family member or friend who doesn't eat meat, or if you're interested in transitioning to a plant-based diet or a more heavily plant diet than animals, I want to share the secret with you so that we can have real, honest conversations about recipes and ideas in which people who are taught that only animals give us complete protein will feel a little bit better in the conversation, and you'll have a starting point. So first of all, the idea that only animals give us complete protein, totally false. There are plant sources of complete proteins, and the most common one is quinoa. Quinoa has all the amino acids that we need that you would get from an animal source. But say you don't want to eat just quinoa all the time for your protein. What are you going to do then to make sure you're getting a complete protein? There's this crazy thing. It's called eating different kinds of food at the same time, or even over the course of a day, in which you take sources of incomplete protein and combine them with other sources of incomplete protein to get a complete protein. And you're probably doing it without even knowing. Ready? Rice and beans. Complete protein. How do I know that? What is the secret? I'm going to tell you. But first I want to warn anyone here who follows a paleo diet that as I tell them this secret, your head is probably going to explode. So just walk away. Just stop now, walk away, because you're not going to want to hear this. This is not paleo. Are they gone? Okay. Ready? Here's the secret. Screenshot this because you're going to want to know. See what that says? Legume plus whole grain equals complete protein. Black beans, or lots of other kinds of beans, are your legume. Rice is your whole grain. Complete protein. That's the big secret. Those fill in the gaps for each other really nicely. And it's not just rice and beans. Another example would be hummus and pitas. Same thing. Hummus comes from chickpeas, which are your legume. Pita is your grain. Complete protein. My personal favorite, although I love both of those combinations I've already mentioned, peanut butter toast. Peanut butter, whole grain toast, complete protein, happy me. So now that you know that if you're thinking of going veg, you're not going to wilt away, and you feel more confident in the fact that you're vegetarian or even vegan, those crazy people, kidding, friends or relatives are also not just going to wilt away from not eating protein. We can all have a real conversation about what we choose to put in our bodies, healthy choices of what to put in our bodies, and maybe we can share some recipes and I'll get different ideas for dinner. Because, jeez, sometimes I just need different ideas for dinner.